Hello, everybody. I hope y'all doing great because I'm doing awesome myself. So, I'm just gonna start warming about like 20 more seconds. So, me, lubricant. Oh my god. Okay, I'm back. Well, I was always here. I had to just drink something before I start talking. So, it's been a great morning. I had to run to my office and do some errands real quick. And y'all, guess what? I'm finished of that one errand. Y'all, I feel like I could do a marathon. Not really. But y'all, on a serious tip, my morning job, I work with the public and I work only with women, like a women. So about maybe an hour ago, they decide to drive in my parking lot in my office and start fighting. But y'all, let me tell y'all, it wasn't just the fight that caught my interest. Okay. It was like three Pintos and like 900 people. I'm like, where do they come from? Where did they come from? It was like only two Pintos. Do y'all know what Pinto is? Y'all understand. I don't know if that was actually the car that was out there, but to me, in my mind, when I seen it, was like, what the hell? Y'all got two Pintos. Where the hell is all these people coming from? Well, more of the story is y'all know a gather of group of people and a fight is never a good thing. So what I did was, yes, don't be like, oh, you a snitch. Call it what it is. My property is still out here, and basically I am responsible for this building. So if anything start windows breaking or anything like that, y'all, I'm responsible during my business hours, or even if I'm in here and the thing is not locked. I called 911. And the lady was like on 911 call. She was asking me some stupid questions. Do you see a gun? Lady, if I did see one, do you think I'll be out here looking? How many people? Ma'am, it's a bunch of people. I'm not counting. I just want them off the property, you know. And I don't know. I don't know how serious or I understand they have to ask certain questions, but gosh knows I didn't call you for a questionnaire. I called you for results, like ding, you know. And y'all, and when I say that is, if I called 911 and hung up, they will be right there, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? But it took those jokers about 20 minutes to get here, and I was like, really, something could really went down 20 minutes. And if you know how kids will play on the phone and call 911, I did it. I know because they knocked on my door, okay, and I got in trouble. So we get in trouble for that. So I'm like, why y'all can't be here speedy? This is a business, okay? Y'all, but that's what I had to deal with was the 911 call about an hour ago. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I was kind of disgusted because it was women fighting. And not only that, y'all, that was disgusting about it, it was a it was like maybe I felt like it was an equal amount of men and women that was in that fighting group, right? And the men were just standing around watching. And I was like, damn, y'all man, y'all really out here just watching women fight? Like, yeah, and that's the reason why I be always telling my friends, like, yo, let's start a duel. A duel competition. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind taking it like a stadium and y'all watching people, shoot it out or throw darts at each other, whatever. Just, even if it's the shooting out, maybe for like a BB gun or something like that, a dual fight. But yeah, I wouldn't night throwing or dark throwing because it won't penetrate, or there's certain areas they can't do. I'm thinking about starting that as a sport because hey, people out here fighting, and I mean when I tell you people stopped and started recording like outside their car. They would drive up and park. I'm like, y'all got to go. Now this is like I should be getting tickets for this fight. You know what I'm saying? I should be getting paid for this fight because it's in my establishment, even though it's in the parking lot. So y'all, I'm gonna go and throw to the thumbnail because y'all, I'm here for a good time, but not a long time. So it is time to read a couple of people that was in my comments this morning. Okay. So I'm gonna just go with Denise because Denise was the one that did not proofread her comments before she started sending it to me. All right, so Denise Williams, how you doing, darling? I hope you're doing great. Did I feel like using your feelings? Do you wear your shoes on backwards? Just let's just take a time out. I'm just trying to figure out, Denise, do you wear your shoes on backwards? Because anybody who's a mother, um, is yeah, Denise is your name. I think that was your name because there was another person on there, but you was on there, cussing and acting big and bad for Jazz over there. Do you wear your shoes on backwards? Are you in your feelings? Because I feel like this, Denise. I didn't say anything wrong about Jazz or her children. I just said the obvious. Jazz put too much emphasis on YouTube and too much emphasis on Chris and too much emphasis on birthing other children that she couldn't even look down at her kids' feet and say, hey, you need some nice shoes. Let me go out and buy you some shoes. Hey, doo doo, put the right shoes on the right feet. That's all I said, Denise. Get out of my ass about what I said about Jazz. I am a good mother, and I do say I'm a bad mother, but I know my humor. I know every time my kids walk out the door, they represent me first. If my daughter's hair is not combed, people gonna look at it like my hair isn't combed. What I look like getting my hair done every 2 weeks, and my daughter hair looks like Boo Boo the Fool. And there's nothing wrong with that. Jazz comes on here week in, week of, wearing a wig, making sure her edges are laid, but she can't take her kids' braids down. And when she does, she get advice from Angelica from the Rugrats. Angelica, let me see how you do your Cynthia's doll. And she does exactly everything that Angelica does to her doll to her kids' hair. So you don't come on my page talking about I'm a bully. My children represent everything about me. And I be damned if I take a picture of my kids slacking. And there was a comment once, I don't know if you're still heated about that baby car seat, because some of y'all seem like y'all upset about that. I put baby powder on my son's legs. He wasn't ashy. His shoes was on backwards because Jazz typically have her kids' shoes on backwards. I'm not making fun of the kids. Absolutely not. I'm making fun of the parents. And that is totally different. See, you're too stuck on her ass to understand that. Jazz was dry begging, completely dry begging about her kid's birthday party. To the extent to tell the people that, hey, Philip wanted to do something at the last minute that's not a convenience store, so we don't know what we're going to do for the baby's birthday, and they're going to Vegas. Well, let me tell you something, Jazz. That's between you and Philip. Philip is at home, so let him do something at the last minute and you do something right then. That is so easy fix. And it's not about y'all don't have time. Because, Jazz, you need the content, darling. Have two birthday parties. Twins. Easy. Twins. Have two birthday parties. Have a dad's birthday party. Have a mom's birthday party. Easy peasy. That would be great content. See, you really want people to go out and buy your kids something. And I wanted to say this, y'all, because y'all, I bought my, okay, so my daughter is a hermit. At the end of the day, she wants to be by herself. She colors. So I purchased all her Easter stuff, things that she likes. She likes socks and she likes to color. She likes those gel pens. So I bought her one of those adult coloring books and a pack of gel pens and tons of socks. Easy peasy. My son, English, wanted to practice his tennis. So he got a new tennis rack, he got some tennis balls, and he got a tennis stand that he can play with. I don't know how that's going to work out, but hey, he got it. And my 2-year old, he got spring toys. Don't you remember that one year you was saying, "Oh well, the kids wanted a water table for their birthday." Jazz, did you ever buy them that water table? No, you didn't. This is a good time for you to go buy them a water table. So even Stinkerbug can play with it. But you're so busy and trying to let everybody know that you need help over there with those twins' birthday. And personally, I feel like this. That's just what I feel. And I could be very wrong. Philip probably made an agreement that, hey, you do 2 kids, I do 2 kids. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think he did Caitlin's and Amaya. If I'm not mistaken, and I say he did Amaya's, yeah, Jasmine had done that. So I think Jazz, you coming on here telling us that he going to Vegas means that this is must be your time to do the birthday party. Ouch. This is what I really feel. Hey, Mystery. So you drive that and you got your trolls over here trying to do your damage control because you don't know what to post. You don't know how to your children to be represented on your channel. And Monica, I need you to get out your feelings too, Dudu. You came all on my channel. My comment section said I want to be seen. Bitch, I am seen. One thing I vow that somebody will never make me feel unwanted. And trial, you are not one of them, okay? Talking about I want to be seen. Girl, I always been seen. What are you talking about? Jazz is a terrible mother. It's okay. Go over there and listen to her dry bag. Because I bet you neither two of y'all and more is purchasing anything for her kids or had purchased anything. That's the crazy part about it. And then wait till she gets to a high point that y'all can't relate to, you can't look down at her, and then you want to cut her off. There's so many people that cut Jazz off and she don't even know it. That's the sad reality. I don't have nobody to cut me off. I'm sorry, I love everybody that loves me on this YouTube channel, but at the end of the day, I know that we all have private lives. What I look like. Okay, so y'all know my my English birthday is in May. What I look like having a registry for him. I could buy this boy three things, and he is so happy. Jazz, that's all you need to do is buy your kids about maybe two things, and they're super happy because one is a birthday. Buy them a cake. You know that they're about to be a big five. You should have already planned this. You shouldn't have to come on YouTube talking about, hey, baby, I don't know what we're going to do for the twins' birthday. And then somebody say, Jazz, what's your address? Jazz. And you know what, Jazz, you do a lot of talking. Okay, so y'all trying to remember she said that somebody had linked her address. Jazz, don't you remember you said, y'all remember that? Now, don't y'all remember when Jazz suddenly had a subscriber send her some information, some items in the mail, and she said, "Oh, you didn't have to do that." How would they know your address, Jazz? That's scary. You don't think most of the people that is subscribed to you know your address? That's scary. Y'all, I'm sorry. I love y'all to pieces, but y'all will not know my address or the zip code where I live at. And I think that's okay. But that's scary, Jazz. But Denise and Monica, stay in y'all lane, please and thank you. All right? Please and thank you. Don't come back over here. All right? Because you'll be the donkey of the day over here. Like y'all are today. Don't tell me I want to be seen, and don't come over here and send me a 5-page paragraph and you didn't proofread it. All right. But besides that, y'all, we're finished those two trolls. I wanted to go and thanks to the Erics and thanks for Wins fam. Thank you for pointing that out because y'all I would never have noticed that. Um the Erics had did a video on she had did a reaction on Jazz's recent video. And King Mike said that they got new clothes. Now I'm thinking he was talking about the video of the vlog, and I said, no, that was old vlog. Jazz, Hannah and Philip better not come out here with the video with those kids wearing that same dress, same outfit they had at that Easter little week before Easter church event. You should be very ashamed. I'm just being honest. You shouldn't take so much pride in yourself and your kids is get bare minimum. I'm sorry. Your children should be smelling like blue magic and frizz hair on Sunday, Easter Sunday. They should have everything smelling like fresh plastic. Y'all, I can still smell when I was a kid. I was like the 90s, maybe late 80s. We had we had Easter, and we always had an Easter dress and those white stockings. And if your mom was feeling fancy, you have those little socks, the little lace socks. And baby, I smelled like blue magic fried hair. If y'all know what I mean, y'all know what I mean. Because my mom would, that night before or that morning, she would definitely wash my hair and use a flat, like a hot comb, and use blue magic. You couldn't tell me nothing. But later on, that junk was so sticky. Jazz, there's no reason why your kids could not smell like blue magic on Easter Sunday. Okay? I'm just being honest. They better not hide those braids. They better not hide those beads. Because Easter's supposed to be something that is not really, you don't have to go out and buy new stuff. That's not what I'm trying to say. You just had to present yourself in a certain way. Because y'all, I remember when the kids had went to their grandmama's house for the 4th of July, if I'm not mistaken. They went to the family's house on 4th of July. And y'all know 4th of July, if y'all going to a family event, everybody goes to Old Navy and buy what I like to call the 4th of July t-shirts. Jazz, you could have done that. You could have purchased that. His mama should not have purchased that. You should have purchased the kids' shirts. I don't understand why you think we're bullying you because you're doing very minimal, bare minimum. I'm not bullying you. I don't have no reason to bully you. That's the problem with our generation. You're probably one of those parents that will say one of her kids might come in. You done that. One of the kids probably had told the other kids that, hey, I don't want you at my party. You go to the school district and say, hey, that's not fair. My child wasn't invited to the party. People have opinion and people can like what they like and they don't. But my thing is, Jazz, you became so dependent on other people to fight your battles that you just don't care about your children now. Because there's going to be always somebody that's going to be fighting your battles for you instead of you taking care of your initiative as a parent. That is the most funniest thing to me. I must say, it is so funny to see you. And definitely, just recently having trolls. I swear, I thought I was going to get like penalized when that short came out with my son because there were so many people saying, I'm reporting you. And when somebody said they're going to report you, or I'm just amazed how this woman got dressed on Easter. And I want to see how her kids look. Not because I like seeing her kids, it's amazing how y'all, and when I say this, is she didn't take any initiative. I'm just amazed. And Jazz, why in the hell did you finish that food in less than 30 seconds? I'm trying to figure that out too. Y'all, Chris, the way Chris looked at you when you said we're going to my mom's house, and he's like, And we saw your mama spread that year for Christmas, Thanksgiving. That food can't be that good, Jazz. Unless you over there not eating because y'all don't have no food. I don't know. Cause she was eating like she didn't miss no meal, and she kept saying, "Y'all." She kept saying she didn't like ham. Y'all, that ham looked like it was gone off that plate. I'm like, hold up, you say you didn't like ham, y'all. If I don't like something, I'm not gonna put it on my plate, okay? But she looked like she tore that food up. Okay, so Jazz, I need you to. It's the six, darling. I don't know if you gave it's past the six. I don't know if you gave your mama some EBT for Easter dinner, but your kids definitely had needed to be there if you had gave your mama some Easter money, okay? They needed to eat over there. But I don't know. Y'all, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm about to head out. I had to just give those rants to those trolls that came in my comment section. Yeah, I had to talk about y'all because, hey, y'all think certain things is okay. Some things is not cool. As a mother, I wish as a mother with like being Jazz age, I had 7 different women in my life. And when I say 7, it don't necessarily mean mothering women. I had friends. I had I had my mother. I had my aunties. I had all of them. They all told me something that I still use. They taught me something about being a parent, and all these ladies that comes on these channels that reacts on Jazz. I hear I hear wisdom. Nobody's not picking on Jazz because she don't comb her kids' hair. There's plenty of parents, good parents, bad parents, they don't comb their hair. They're just the difference between them is they don't but these are parents that don't have cameras and they don't use their kids for video call, you know? But my thing is there's going to be a younger person watching Jazz and thinking everything that she does is so grand and great, and it's not. Because I doubt very serious Denise and Monica, they allow their kids to walk out the house with their hair not combed. I doubt very serious Denise and Monica, their kids have their shoes on backwards all day. And when I say all day, I didn't see no bouncy park. I didn't see nothing over there that looked like they could take their shoes off and have a good time. I didn't see no water park. I didn't see nothing. That shows me that that boy had his shoes on from the time he left the house. And most likely, he probably still got his shoes on backwards right now. If he's with Philip, he might change. But with Jazz, come on, let's go. I doubt very seriously. So these ladies that come on here or anybody and they sit there and try to say you're being a bully, you want to be seen. Go, go fly with pigs. And you know pigs can't fly, so go fly with pigs. My thing is, this is not to harm a child. Again, this is just to make sure that some women that run across my Jazzy life don't think this behavior is normal. Single moms or women with men, we don't live like this. We live pretty normal, pretty standard. My boyfriend needs is not better than my children's needs. Jazz, that's all you showed us these last 3 years you've been with Chris. Chris needs is better than your children need. If y'all don't believe me, go and look at the video when she's supposed to have made that garage thing downstairs for him. And guess who was sitting on the cold concrete playing a video game, snuggled in their coats during the winter? The kids. Now, be honest with you, why? If y'all don't believe me, it's not normal to have neck bones and ribs. And then the next morning you wake up and you have to feed your kids ramen noodles and send them to school. Talking about they want some chicken noodle soup. Yeah. Her needs for her man is higher than her needs for her children. And if y'all don't believe me, there's proof. So Denise and Monica, again, get out your feelings and open your eyes. What I'm saying or what multiple other people are saying is not bullying. It's just what she displayed. All right. So y'all have a great day. I really appreciate everybody that logged on and watched or listened, or y'all trying to do a replay. I understand. I get it. But y'all have a great day and I'm going to get off because I got. But y'all, guess what? I want to say this. It felt so good to not to wake up and take my kids across the world to go to school. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I can't wait to the end of May. I know. Like, yes, bring home, no school, summer vacation, y'all. I'm that parent. Like, you don't understand. Like, even though I don't take vacations until like Thanksgiving or Christmas, I don't take vacations, but y'all, I'm loving it. And y'all, I'm loving it. So I probably, y'all, my goal is to sign my kids up for one. Well, both of them need to be back in some swimming classes this year. And but the other one, I don't know what I'm gonna do to him. I know that's I don't know what to put him in. He's two. He can stay in daycare, right? Stay in daycare. But no, he has therapy. So and then also I want to try to put him in what is that? Play therapy? Yeah, play therapy. Yeah, so he's gonna be back in play therapy because right now he's still like the solo kid in his class. Like I know, y'all. I know. So he really don't have anybody in his age group as daycare. So it is what it is, and he's spoiled all the way around. So y'all have a lovely evening, and I will catch y'all tomorrow because y'all. Yes, I mystery. Yes, when I tell you, I don't know when they put like um. There's this overnight camp for a week. So I went to go look because I feel like definitely my daughter needs to get out of a comfort zone and because she's quiet, she don't have any friends, y'all. I don't be worried, and I don't worry that she's gonna be crazy or nothing like that. That's not my worry. I just worry that she might be she might lose opportunity because she's so quiet and so standoffish. So I don't want her to ever lose competition or not lose opportunity because she's she's not as boastful as some other kids, you know? So I just need her to exercise her just the exercise about coming out a little bit more. Just come out a little bit more. Not a lot, you know. Yes. Okay, I'm not the only parent. My daughter says people are weird. I'm doing great, Ebony. I thought my yes, I said, girl. So like, I'll be honest with you, I was so happy one day. I drove her from school late as usual. So another little girl waved at my daughter, and my daughter waved back like, "Hi, hi." Y'all, I was so happy. I was so happy. I was like, "Oh my gosh, is that your friend?" Like, Mom, calm down. We're just in the same class. I was gonna invite her over. I was gonna, y'all want to move into a condo? Like, y'all, I was scared for a moment. Like, I don't want to wish nothing on my child, but y'all, I had some thoughts. Okay, I thought I had to go ahead and put her in a loony bin because I'm like, girl, you too quiet. You're too shy. What are you thinking? But yeah, but yeah, I just needed her to do it. But when I tell you, I'm like, when did y'all put this camp information out, right? Because I know every year they do like a girls' um, camp or they have like a teen camp. And when I tell you, I went there and the only thing they had available was day camp. And I was like, I'm not traveling 40 miles to take you back and then pick you up before 5 o'clock. I'm not doing that. So I was kind of upset about that. I was like, she really needed to go to camp. But next year, um, I asked her, should be in high school. No, she still be in middle school. So in high school, she said that she wants to go to school with her grandparents. And I was in my feelings, like, what do you mean? But I feel like if she's with them, I might it might open her up a little bit more. Cause right now she's my daughter, and I think she puts on a lot of responsibility. And when I tell y'all, this girl cleans, she cleans not because she has to. She cleans like she is the mama bear. Even at my mama's house, like right now, my mom called me and she said, I just fixed up their room and I just fixed their room up and changed stuff around, and she rechanged everything back. So she's like always been a very structured little girl. Like when I tell you she's always been very structured, she's very structured. So I I don't know I don't know what happened in the womb from birth until now. Y'all, she's always been structured. Like when I tell you she she had a strong moment that she lifted her body up at like less than a month old. Y'all, when I tell you she was very structured, she had no nonsense, girl, no nonsense. I could tell you stories about her, but my favorite story is when I just had her and the doctor was like, "Oh, you won't see your baby until like another 45 minutes to an hour." And I was like, "Mom, is that normal? Is something wrong with her?" Y'all, when I tell you, she came back within like 4 minutes squealing. And the lady that was taking care of her looked so drained. She's like, "Are you the mother?" "No, lady, I'm the one that's laying here because the other lady is bouncing around." Like, I had a C section. She's like, "Are you the mother of this baby?" Like, she looked so scared of my child. Like, what did this girl do to her? And she just squealing and she's fussing. She's not crying. She's fussing. And they was like, maybe she's hungry. And y'all, I haven't seen I the whole 5 days I was at the hospital. I'd never seen that nurse. I don't know if that nurse quit, but yeah, she is my joy. She's my joy, my joy. But she just quiet. And I feel like my last son, my last child, he's like that too. He's structured, but he's not as antisocial as her. He's not. He's gonna look at little kids and gonna smile. He's gonna be cute, but he is not like her at all. But and y'all know English. He's down for whatever. Okay, I worry about him. Like I can tell y'all this, and then I have to go. He told me. He told me, and he said, um, you know what? You need to have a lot of grandkids because that's not fair. We don't have any cousins, and my brother don't have any cousins, and I don't have no nieces and nephews. Um, because my brother he don't have any kids. So my son thinks that it's going to be a grand idea to give me a bunch of grandkids, and I'm like, boy, calm down. It's not that easy. But yeah, y'all know what I know. I got a handful with this boy. I got a handful. But hopefully he can give me a lot of grandkids that I can see and I can be in a good sign of mind because I don't want to be crazy a lot. You don't want to be crazy. Mm-mm. So y'all have a lovely evening. And thanks for shouting me out. Coming on here, Ebony and Mystery and the replay gang. Thank you. I love y'all. Y'all have a good evening.